Welcome, everyone. Welcome to another daily recap for August 27, 2025. And let's see what the market did today. Let's get right into it. So today, pretty much it was a bullish day, and what we actually saw was it actually had a little chop, and the pullbacks were pretty deep. And if you actually can see on SPY, on the upper left hand corner, we actually saw that our indicator was saying it's actually going to be a bearish day because it was actually in between our actual levels for the bullish and bearish. So let me actually pull it up. So we actually alerted our levels at 9:34, right? For SPY, we said if it's above 643, 37 is going to remain bullish, and below 641.26 will be bearish. And what we did is we jot down every single level on the chart, so for you guys to actually see visually what we're actually looking for. So it's easier for you to understand that if it's above this, obviously it's going to be bullish. If it's going to be below this, it's going to be bearish as well. And today we actually also at the same time we actually sent out alerts for the market manipulation that was going to go on for today. So SPY was actually going to be moving about like $1.48. That's how much it was going to go from the bottom up or top down, depending on that. That's how much they're going to manipulate. So if you actually had a premature stop loss, you would definitely got stopped out. And for QQQ, we had $1.77, and SPX we had $30.31, and NQ we had 77.86. And pretty much we gave targets for SPY. Pretty much we're like it's gonna be about a dollar move. So it doesn't matter where you get in. Roughly, it's going to be like a dollar move, whatever direction. If it's going to be going on the bearish side or the bullish side. So pretty much for QQ was a dollar as well. For SPX it was about a $15 move, and NQ about a $38 move as well. So pretty much so if our alerts went out today, right, basically you guys would be actually looking at uh a potential move of a dollar up to $38, depending on whatever instrument that you were using, which is either SPY, QQQ, SPX, or NQ. And let's just go actually into it and let's decipher this, right? So pretty much NQ since the morning, right? Since the morning, it already confirmed bullish, right? And then QQQ was the ETF. Pretty much what it was doing is it was a little bit on the lag side, but it was also respecting what NQ was doing. And but then the lagger was SPY today. So pretty much SPY was behind while QQQ and Q were leading. As you can see, it took SPY an awfully long time to get above the bullish level that we had. It actually fully fully touched at 12:30, and then at 14:06, and then even SPX had a hard time going up. And there's a reason why we monitor all four at the same time, so we can actually have a better understanding on what the overall day was going to be. And what we do over here as algo is we actually make sure that when we give an alert, right? So we got an alert today, which was a mad good one. And if we go to the Zez Daily Get Ready alerts, we had one alert today, but look, this was enough, right? At 1:12, right? So it already said that the market makers are already absorbing or already absorbed the orders around these key levels, and I gave the actual levels where it actually happened. So it actually all happened around this area. So down here, 642 and 643, it was this whole area right here. So let me actually, what is it? This this was the make it or break it area right here on all of it. So this whole area, pretty much, we targeted from here, like a dollar move on SPY. So if we actually, what's it called? Let's zoom in, right? So pretty much we were alerted at 1:12, which was down here. Where was it? Hold on. Yeah, 1:12, right? 1:12 p.m. Uh, Okay, right here. All right, it'll be right there. All right, so and then we do. Oh, where'd he go? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So right here, and we target like $1 move for this. So basically, if you actually were trading SPY or even QQQ, right? Even if you did QQQ, like I said, let me actually do this all right now so you guys can actually understand, right? So this was about 38, so we'll keep it at right there, and then even X SPX, right? So let's just be on the conservative side right here. It was like what, $15 move? Sure, we'll do. Okay, so basically, because what we do is it actually looks to see from the bottom up which one is going to have the most amount of momentum to actually get to that dollar move for SPY, right? So we don't try to take every single trade. What it does is it actually tries to figure out, does this have enough momentum on the backside to push it up? And we actually have it here. So there were so many sellers sitting at 642.57, 643.36, and also 643.31, because there were so many sellers here. In order for the buyers to make sure it actually pushed up, it actually took all the orders in order for it to actually keep going up all the way. And that's the way, one of the ways that actually the algo looks at it. So what it does is it actually makes sure it has enough of momentum to actually buy all the liquidity and continue to push up. I mean, some people would have said like around the 11:18 or 11 o'clock time from up to 11:30, it would have been a good day, but it didn't have enough momentum to move a full dollar. So if you even do it from any over right here, right, you would have gotten, that would have been a perfect entry at the bottom right here. But usually the entry would have been here. There's like a 77-cent move, which would not equate to the whole dollar. But what the indicator does is it actually make sure it tries to understand that the more buyers that it needs to take out, the better it is, or the more sellers that it needs to take out, the better it's gonna actually have the actual power behind it for it to continue to go up. And look, the moment when all these levels got taken out from 643, it actually blew past it and went crazy high. And today the market was actually good as well. Just all four of the instruments were actually pretty good. And basically, let me give you a walkthrough of the update of the Discord that I did. I actually added a few things. I also added in the how to use the channels. So if you actually come in here and don't know how to use it, just go ahead and use the channel that says how to use, so you guys can have an understanding of how we actually push out the notifications and alerts, and what all the other channels mean and what they do. And basically, another update I did is I am going to be running the long-term alerts as well, which is pretty much like a 1 to 2 months, which you can actually hold for a long time. You could do this for stocks, options, whatever you guys want, but these are going to be long-term alerts. Right now, we're actually in the testing phase as well, but actually the testing phase is actually going pretty good, and I'm actually going to go ahead and start releasing it. Hopefully by tomorrow, or maybe if not tomorrow, by next week for sure, because it depends on the long term, like, because we're going to be tracking the NQ, SPY, QQQ, and SPX. So it's not going to be every day. It's going to be maybe once a month or twice a month. But when it does, it has a very high probability of it to actually hit as well. And then if you actually go, when you actually go through the daily alerts, what you guys can do is you guys can go through the history and just figure out what type of alerts came in, if they were profitable or not. Like I said, we don't delete no alerts. Whatever alerts come in, they stay like that because it's coming through an application, so it gets pushed over. We don't edit it as well. So these are all verified alerts that actually go in. We don't be change it. And if you actually go there, majority, or if not all of them actually hit. So that's the updates that actually we did in Discord as well. And but yeah, that's the overall the recap for today. I mean, we actually had a good day today. A good move. We had one signal, but like I said, that signal hit big time. Until next time, talk to you guys tomorrow, guys. Take care.